He had been lured by a man named Curtis, a family acquaintance who had once done repairs at their apartment building. Elijah remembered him, the friendly man who let him hold the screwdriver. Curtis said he had something cool to show him. It wasn't far, just down the block. Just for a minute. Curtis didn't take Elijah home that day. Instead, Elijah was hidden in a small, rundown house on the edge of the city, a place no one thought to look. There were locks on the outside of the door, covered windows, days blurred together. Elijah wasn't allowed to leave. Curtis wasn't always cruel, but he was never kind. There were long silences, harsh punishments, and threats that made Elijah's voice curl up and hide inside him. Elijah stopped talking altogether. Months passed. Elijah grew thinner, quieter, but he remembered things: his mom's voice, singing in the kitchen, the weight of his school backpack, the cat sleeping on his feet. He remembered who he was even when everything else tried to erase it. And then, a break. A neighbor, suspicious of the house and the man who lived there, called in an anonymous tip to the police. Said he'd heard a child's voice when there shouldn't have been one. Said something felt wrong. The police investigated. It was supposed to be routine. But when they knocked on the door and Curtis hesitated, when a muffled noise came from the back room, they didn't wait. They found Elijah behind a locked door, pale, thin, alive. When his mother got the call, she collapsed on the floor, unable to speak through her tears. The weeks that followed were hard. The media swarmed. Curtis was arrested and charged. Elijah, once home, barely spoke, but he was safe. That mattered. Recovery was slow. Trauma isn't something you just walk away from. But Elijah started therapy. He began speaking again, first in whispers, then in full sentences. He asked about the cat. He wanted his puzzles back. He was only 9, but he had survived something no one ever should.